Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm getting ready to do a makeup video. I haven't done one in a while. That's not true. I filmed one back in January, but when I went to edit it, I did not like it, so you didn't see it. And I'm off today. Today is Friday, and I took the day off because I had several things I wanted to get done, and I've gotten most of them done, so that's good. And I figured, well, I do have some new products that I've been using and that are really good. So I need to take a shower anyway because I'm going to run out and run some errands. So let's just do a chatty, get ready. Quick chatty, get ready. If it seems like I'm looking in odd places and not looking at the camera, it's because I'm not. Got a weird camera angle going on here, and my mirror is here, and most of my makeup is there. So, and then you are here. So if I'm not all the time keeping eye contact, it's not because I don't know what I'm doing. It's because I'm having to work around this camera that's right in front of me. I cannot find my mini tripod, which is not helpful for filming a makeup video. So I'm gonna use what we have. The first product is this one. I'll start with, yeah. Let me just get right up in your face. Is this e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. It's this right here. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. This stuff is awesome, but let me tell you, I don't use it all over my face. Where I love to use this is right under my eyes and as an eye primer. I mean, your eyes are a part of your face, right? And the reason I don't, and I will use some, I use it right across here because if I'm going to get shiny during the day, it's going to be here. And I like to put it under my eyes because it seems like it's helping the crepiness under my eyes where I use concealer. But if I'm going to get shiny during the day, it's going to be here. My eyeshadow is starting to get to where it creases. Never done that before, but it's doing it now. And then right down through here and in the crease of my nose. So that's where I'm going to put that because it really does seem to help with that. And I'll show it to you one more time. Not the back, the front. But it's this right here. It's good stuff. If you use face primer and you want to try something and yours is not working, try this. You can get it at Walmart. It's not expensive, but it is good. Okay, now I'm gonna do some color correcting under the eyes because, like I always say, these dark circles under the eyes are a situation. And I'm going to use this LA Colors Color Correct Concealer where my eyes are the darkest, which is right up in here. So I'm not going to use much. Well, maybe that is much, but no, it's really not. Especially when you get it. I'm trying to get everything I need where I can reach it. So I'm just going to let that sit for just a minute. And I'm going to start just tapping that out. And I am going to get right up in here in the corner because my eyes have a tendency to get dark there also. So that's good enough. And I'm going to go over here and do the same thing. And just tap that out. And I'm not pushing, I'm tapping. And that's why I'm using this finger, because it's your weakest finger. Again, like I said, if I'm moving or not looking directly at, it's because I'm trying to look in the mirror. so I don't walk around looking like a raccoon. Okay, now to conceal the rest of this, it's not as dark as it is here, but it's still, I want to color correct it. I have, again, it's LA Colors, and it's called Peach. The color is Peach. It's this face primer, and I really like it. But you don't, whoops, I almost dropped it. But it just takes a tiny, tiny little bit, because it is, she very thick, this little girl. And you can see that little bit I put on, I actually should have tapped some of that on my other ring finger to do under this eye, but I didn't think about it, so I didn't. But I'm just basically going where I stopped with the darker peach and coming out from there. So let me put, when I'm getting it out with my left hand, I always get too much. I guess because I'm right hand dominant and I don't really have that much control over my left hand. Now, I know you don't really use peach to color conceal red, but this seems to do pretty good. So I'm really right here, and you know I've talked about this forever, the center of my forehead. And then I do have some redness on my cheeks. So I am going to do a little bit right down here to just even that color out a little bit. Well, am I evening it out? Is that what I'm doing? I'm correcting it, right? And I'm gonna put just a very little bit between my eyes. And the reason for that is I have very crepey skin right in between here. And if I put too much concealer or anything right there, you can tell, and it's just crazy. But it is what it is, so I just try to be careful. I'm gonna get some on my nose too. Maybe it's just because I just got out of the shower and dried my hair. Oh, and speaking of, I have some new hair techniques that I have learned by watching a YouTube channel where the guy is a professional hairdresser, and these tips are great. I mean, they've been a game changer. Now that I've said that, hopefully you'll be able to tell when I take all this down when we're done. But let me see if I can talk about hair and put makeup on at the same time. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get everything out that I need so I don't have to keep zooming up to the camera and reaching around. So give me just 1 second. Okay, I think I have enough stuff to get me through. I do have another product I wanna tell you about, but let me prime my face first. Let me prime my face first. And I'm still using this Wet n Wild water drop primer. It's my favorite. It feels so good going on the skin. I mean, I'm not gonna put it, I should have done this before I put concealer all over my face, but I didn't. So now I'm just going to have to be careful, and I need to get some more of this. I am almost out, but it's this real ugly green color right here. But I mean, obviously you can see that it doesn't, when you work it into your skin, it doesn't make your skin green. But you can just, well, it does look a little bit green right there, doesn't it? When you work it into your skin, it just feels so good. It because sometimes my face will just feel parched. And I can put that on and clears it right up. Feels much better. Now, for foundation, what I'm going to use is, again, Wet n Wild. Apparently, I'm on a roll. Is this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. And this is what it looks like right here. And what color am I using? I'm using light medium. 1114-063. Light medium. And I'm just going to, this is just, I have not been wanting to wear a ton of foundation lately, which is not like me. I'm usually all about the foundation. I honestly, you want to know what I think it is this just goes on so much faster. And I'm just gonna put that right there and grab my brush. And I just, unless I'm going somewhere, I don't want to take forever to get ready. I just don't. Not that I go very many places. Which, I don't know. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but I will mention it just in case somebody else might be going through the same thing. Since 2020, we all know what 2020 was, when we got used to staying at home because we were not supposed to be going anywhere. I think that did a number on me, because it is now 2022 and I still don't feel like going anywhere. And I kind of say that haha jokingly a little bit, but not really. And like I said, I won't talk too much about it because I'm gonna take these little clippies out of my hair. They're not doing any good anyway. Because I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want people to think I'm crazy or strange or anything, but I really don't. I really have to make myself, except for going to work and the little bit of shopping, grocery shopping and going to the Dollar Tree, you know, stuff like that. I really have to make an effort to make myself get out of the house, to make myself want to get out of the house. And that's just never been me. And I'm not exactly sure where that's coming from. So, well, I mean, I know where it's coming from because I can correlate when it happened. But I think I want to talk to my doctor about it and just make sure. And I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world. Okay, I forgot to get one thing. That's going through that, but I'm more than just a little bit concerned about it. I'm going to put just a dot of concealer. This, I'm not going to show you the bottle because it is, well, let me see if I can just clean it off and make it look decent. No, I cannot. It looks like a 3-year-old has been in here playing in my makeup. I'm going to use the e.l.f. See, I told you I was on a roll. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This stuff is great. It really, really is. It's a satin finish, and I am using the color Light Beige. So, and again, I'm just gonna tap this in around the eye. Not necessarily in that corner because I've already put something there, right? And then that primer that I used, the Mint Melt Primer, is just going to lock all of this in. And I really was shocked by that too, because like I said, I've never had, since I've been using, well, when I was younger and my skin was really oily and I was trash about taking care of it because, I mean, what did we know? Did we know then what we know now? I don't think we did. Or I didn't pay attention to it. My eyelids would get really oily, but then years and years and years, I have not had to worry about that. And then in the last year, maybe, no, not even that long, probably 6 months, I've noticed that it's starting to do that, and I don't like it. So that's why I'm glad I found that, because it keeps that from happening. And out in the MAC, because, you know, I've on here, I think on every makeup video I've ever put on here, I use the MAC eye primer in, or it's not necessarily eye primer, but it's the MAC primer in, I think I use ochre, and that has always worked perfectly. But even that lately has been not working. And I guess maybe it's just my skin getting used to it. I don't know, but it became a thing. So I had to figure out something to make it not a thing. All right. Okay, I've got foundation. The next product I want to tell you about that I am just loving, and I've broken it. The very first day I got it and opened it, I dropped it in the floor and the lid popped off it. So yeah, like I said, could be a 3-year-old in here playing with my makeup. That's what you'd think. Anyway, this is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. Now, this is in, I'm using 03 Suntan. This looks dark. This is dark, but you don't put so much of it on that, you know, you walk around where everybody can see your bronzer. And plus I'm gonna powder over it, of course, you know I'm going to. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And see, I said it was dark, but it's gonna be okay. It's really gonna be okay. I'm gonna get my big fluffy brush right here. See how big and fluffy that is? And basically I'm just gonna tap into it a little bit. Gonna knock some of that off. And right up here at the hairline, now I'm gonna have to look at my mirror while I do this, but right up here at the hairline, I'm going to, and I just like to use a powder bronzer. That is my preference. I watch plenty of YouTube, and I'm gonna put a little bit right here too. I'm not gonna contour today, so I am gonna put this bronzer where I typically put my contour, where every makeup artist that I watch says, don't use your bronzer for contour, but I don't care about it today, so I'm going to, and we won't tell anybody. So I'm gonna switch hands, but some people, I guess maybe, no, I was gonna say the younger folks, but not necessarily. I've seen some ladies that are of my certain age and even older than my certain age use cream bronzer. I don't like it. I usually end up being too heavy-handed with it, and it looks crazy. So I just stick with my powders because that is what I'm used to, and that is what I like. Okay, that is enough, I think. Let me check. Yes, that is enough. So, I'm gonna put that up. Now, a cream that I have started using, and I've never used creams before, not even when I was younger. Right, I didn't use creams. Did we even have creams that we used in the 80s? I think we were just all powder, 100% powder. But this cream blush right here, and if you will remember, when I did my shiny unboxing, which that's not the way you say that. It is Shein. That is the way you say that word. Yeah. So anyway, I got this and I haven't used it since I got it. I mean, I didn't even open it. Then why did I get it? But I am using it now. I thought one day, I saw RACH loves, well, that's not her name, but that is her channel. She is one of the makeup influencers that I watch on YouTube, and I love her channel. She seems to be so sweet. I talk about her like I know her. I don't. But her videos are very informative, entertaining. She's great at putting her videos together. Anyway, she used a cream blush from Shein one day, and I thought, well, hey, I have some of that. It's not the same color, but I like how it looks on her. Let me use it. And I've used it every day since, and I love it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to dot, dot, dot right there, and dot, dot, dot over here. Up this way some, because you know, we're going to try to angle that face. I'm going to get my blush brush, and then I'm just going to buff out that color a little bit, because I don't want to look a clown, but I do want a nice, healthy glow, because that's what we all want, right? Most days, I want a nice, healthy glow. Some days, I could care less. And again, I think it's just because I'm not in a good light on this side, it looks like I have more over here than I do over here. But I don't think, let me check. I don't, it just looks that way. And plus, when I powder, that's gonna even some of that out. So that is that. I've just, like I said, today is Friday. I took the day off work today because I had several things that I wanted to do. I've gotten a lot done. I'm not through with everything I want to do, but it's only 3:30, and I do have a couple of errands I have to run. I need to run to Big Lots, and I am going to Dollar Tree, but I'm not buying a bunch of stuff. I'm not. I'm just gonna buy one thing. What am I even going to Big Lots for now? Why do I even want to go there? There's something there that I need. Maybe I'll remember what it is when I actually leave the house. But to Dollar Tree, I only need 1, 2, 3 things. And that's all I'm going to buy. For real. Let's go ahead and do some eyeshadow while I'm talking about all this other stuff. And what I'm going to use today is I'm going to use my NYX Love Disco Lust palette. But it's so pretty. And I'm only going to use 1 or 2 colors because I'm not doing a whole lot today. But here's what the palette looks like, and it is pretty. I used it yesterday when I went to work, and I had a real pretty eye color combination. And if I get to it one day, I'll do it. I'm not gonna say a tutorial because y'all, I say this every video. I'm not somebody who does makeup. I'm somebody who wears makeup. But if I can remember what I did yesterday on another day, I'll come back and show you what it is. But for today, I'm just going to use this color right here and put a wash over the whole eye. And 2, this is gonna be the powder that just kind of sets all of that primer and concealer that I put on my eyes a little while ago. Oh, but what I was saying is I have And that's really all I'm going to do. Like I said, I really just wanted a wash of color because I'm not really going anywhere to fix all up. Eyeliner. I took off today because I had some things I wanted to do. How many times have I said that? So I don't know if it was, sorry, somebody just called me. I don't know if it was because I was anticipating everything that I wanted to get done today, but I could not and did not sleep last night. So I have been up, keep in mind, this is Friday. I have been up since 6:45 Thursday morning. So, I don't know what all that's about. I don't do, that happens more often than not on the weekends sometimes. I don't stay up all night, and not go to sleep often, but many weekends, I mean, I have to make myself shut everything down and get in the bed, or I will be up till 2:33 in the morning. Let me jump off here again and put some eyeliner on. I'm going to put it on the upper and bottom waterline. Y'all know how I do it. I'm going to roll it up. Where's my camera? I'm going to roll it up that much, and then I'm just going to lay it on the inside of my eye and swipe back and forth, being careful not to touch my eyeball with this. But in case that's triggering for people that can't really handle seeing people stick stuff in their eyes, I'm not going to film that part. So let me go do that and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back, and that took longer than what I wanted it to take. And I think I might have made a mess out of it because I was in a hurry. Anyway, so no sleep. Yeah, and that might be why I'm talking a mile a minute too. Could be. Let me throw some powder on, which is my second favorite thing. I'm still using the Wet n Wild translucent. Did I show you? Yep. Photo Focus. I just like what I like, and that's what I'm going to use. And ooh, I got a lot on here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's, oh man, that's a little much even for me. But I am going to get down here in my nose, beside my nose, and I'm going to get my brush, my different big fluffy brush, not the one that I put bronzer on with, and just knock a lot of that off. Okay. Good enough. Now for my most favorite part, and y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, and I'm not gonna do it today because I don't want to fool with it. And only do this if you promise to be very careful. But this is a game changer in your lashes. Get your eyelash curler, heat it up for just 2-3 seconds with your hair dryer, and curl your lashes. Works just like a curling iron, and I'm not even kidding. It works. Now, like I said, I'm not going to do it today, so I'm not going to show you. I'll probably show it since I told you about it, but I'm not going to. So again, let me hop off here. Gonna have this close to my eye, so let me do this and I'll come right back. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, of course, my Maneater by Tarte mascara, because that is all I use. I guess I'll get up here really close. Actually, I need to probably get out of frame because I need to see what I'm doing. If I can't find my little mini tripod, I'm just going to have to buy another one. They're not expensive. because this is just not working for me because I cannot see what I'm doing. For me to be able to see what I'm doing, I have to get completely out of frame. Oh, at the beginning of the video, I was talking about the hair techniques that I learned. And then I just went off on something completely different. Like I said, no sleep since 6:45 Thursday morning. Could have a lot to do with it. I've never been one to towel dry my hair. Basically, when I get through in the shower, I just get a towel and just kind of scrunch at the root at my scalp and the ends a little bit with the towel because I have very thin, fine hair, and it also is temperamental and has a mind of its own. So I have to be very gentle with my hair. So anyway, I do that, and then I will take the hair dryer and blow it dry without brushing it out for maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and that's it for the first part. And then I'll brush it out. I have a ceramic bristled brush that I use, and I'll brush my hair out, and then I take my dry shampoo and I spray my hair at the root. I don't go crazy with it. It's just like a psh, psh, you know, just all over at the root. Let me check this out. Ooh, I just love this stuff. And anyway, and then I brush it out again. And then that's when I get my hair dryer and my brush and start, you know, pulling my hair out and, you know, styling it or drying it like that. And I probably shouldn't tell this, but I'm going to, because surely there's somebody out there that didn't know this either. Y'all know that little blue button on your hair dryer? Well, that has an actual use. Here's what I originally thought it was for. I originally thought that it was for when you're using your hair dryer. If your hair dryer got too hot, you could push that little blue button and it'd cool your hair dryer down. Well, that, I mean, it does do that, I guess, but that's not what it's for. What it's actually for is when I'm styling my hair, the last thing I do is hit that little blue button and let that cool air blast it for just a few seconds. And I do that all over. And just doing those two different things, using the dry shampoo at the root with the hair still damp, and then really just getting in and curling the hair on the brush and then hitting it for a few seconds with that blast of cold makes a world of difference. You could have never convinced me of that, but it does. And like I said, now today, since I've told you that, when I take this down, my hair will probably look like trash because that's just the way it happens. But I hope not, because I really want you to see what difference it makes. For the lip liner, I'm going to use Maybelline Color Sensational Precision Lip Liner. And this is in Color Nude number 20. Maybe my hand's not shaking uncontrollably. And you can see that. Let me put this on. I'm just going to color it all in with this one color because I really would just throw some gloss on and be done with it. But this is also a new product, and I wanted to show you this color because I really like this color. Let me grab some gloss. Holographic. LA Colors Holographic. And I'm just gonna tap on my lips right here and do that thing. And that's all I'm doing today. Okay, sorry. All right, let me take my hair down, get it styled, and clean up all these brushes and everything all over the place. And I'll be right back with the hair done. Okay, and I'm back and the hair is done. And she needs some color. My goodness. I did not, and it's because apparently I have more gray on this side than I do over here. So when I part over here and pull it over, you're gonna see more gray than when I go the other way. But this is just kind of the way she fell today, so I'm letting her do her thing. And I don't know if you can tell, and I did forget to tell you one thing. When I've got it up in the rollers, I do take one more spritz of dry shampoo just underneath the front of the roller and the back. I don't spray it all over, just one quick spritz and then one quick spritz in the back to every roller, and that's it. And then it sets while I'm doing my makeup. And I don't know if y'all can tell because, like I said, I have this weird camera angle. I do want to, it's kind of flat right there. But, I mean, it's just so much more ginormous. But, you know, I love big hair. I'm not ever going to be, I'm not going to be somebody that you're ever going to see with my hair laying flat of my head, as far as I know. Never say never. But anyway, it's made a world of difference. I can tell a huge difference in just doing those two little things. Spraying the roots when the hair is damp, and with the dry shampoo, and then using that blue button that's not to cool down your hair dryer. It's to splash your hair and get it to set. So yeah, anyway. Well, all right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go run my errands, and leave me a comment. Tell me which one of these makeup products you think you would like to use. If I didn't show you something that you want to see, let me know. Or just say, hey. Like and share this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got to get, well, I don't have to get, but I would love for my subscriber count to start growing. It would be nice, but hey, you know, whatever. Anyway, like and subscribe, leave me a comment, share this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.